Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So it would seem that the wait is over. So let's get this party started.
Friend, please help. Gods raid Themyscira, and I am joined by Amazons from other worlds. I have been trying to reach their Wonder Women, but the chaos is too thick. I need someone who can help bring even the gods to task. It's not the same Themyscira.
So it would seem that we get a little free gift as we get started. So open granted item menu. Wonderverse Adaptive Augment Cache. Oh yeah, of course we get new augments for Wonderverse. So let us select it and let us claim it. So right now I was using the augments from Birds of Prey. As you can see, I was able to maximize those augments. I pretty much have all the augments except I think the Teen Titans and maybe some others that I didn't keep. So if we go into our inventory, so we can see our little box with our new augments. So basically we're going to be able to choose two augments if I recall correctly. Platinum, platinum, so let's close that. Let's see what's in the box. So we can see there's a vital platinum engraving, restoring, precise, mighty, or dominating. Usually I'll just go with the vital since I'm playing usually as a controller when I play in a group. So let's go for the vital plating engravings. And we'll do the same for the other one. Here you have the little hint about the adaptive augments. So let's go for the vital again. And we'll take a look at what the vitals do. What the platinum engravings do. So if we go into our list for augments, so you can see our brand new augments here, vital plating engravings. I'm not going to use them right away because right now the stats on the ones I have are a little bit better than the new augments. Actually, not that much though. But I don't have anything to upgrade then anyway, so we'll wait a bit before I equip them. So basically with these augments, we have a few things. We have the Gratian gifts, +1 Empyrean Aether from defeating World Boss, and Patchwork Themyscira for each ranks of Gratian gift. Treasure of Themyscira, +1 additional gear choice on bosses and Wonderverse Tier 10 on-duty missions for each rank of Treasure of Themyscira. Hydra Slayer, 1 augment, Hydra Ichor Pools deals 20% less damage. 2 augments, Hydra Ichor's Pools no longer debuff you. And also we get the 3% Vitalization and Power while in Wonderverse content. +1 Splintered Corn for completing a Wonderverse Tier 10 on-duty mission for each rank of Amazonian Research. God's Fear Adaptation, gain the following bonuses in Fractured Gold. Oh, I'll skippy. Elogichi. Gain the following bonuses in Fractured God's Fear for each rank of God's Fear Adaptation. Reduces Grail's Omega Execute damage by 15%. Zeus's Electric. Come on. Zeus's Electric. Not sure why it does that, but it does that. So Zeus's Electric prisons deal 10% less damage when you damage to you when opened. So I'm not going to equip them just yet, but I'll equip them soon enough. So if we take a quick look at the on-duty menu, so you can see in the events tab, the Wonderverse mission replaces the Birds of Prey mission that we used to have. So if you are a free-to-play player and you had access to the Birds of Prey event, sadly it's been replaced with the Wonderverse event. If you are not a free-to-play player, so here we have Wonderverse Temple of Source Power. No, we don't have a duo. We have a Wonderverse Crypt of Penthesilea. Anyway. And the last one will be Wonderverse Fractured God's Fear. So it would seem that we're only going to get one elite mission in this DLC. So decisions. Do we start with the DLC or do we start with the solo mission? Let's go to the Watchtower for a second. We'll decide there. So there should be a new portal for Wonderverse. There it is. And we have the Wonderverse vendor here, so let's take a quick look first. So we got the Captain Helm box, reinforced. So at this point right now, we only have the gear. Oh, we actually have a few base items. Let's take a quick look. So we got a nice little fountain, another fountain, which is less innocent, I guess, the gazebo. So if you wanted to have some sort of Greek temple in your lair, you're gonna have some more new stuff to be able to do so. We can take a look at what it looks like. Oh, I'm so sad now. The God Sphere window. It's a nice little window. The Greek mural. And we have various base item boxes that we can purchase. And also, before we actually go to Wonderverse, let us go check. I made a video about how the metal coins would be replaced with source marks, and somehow some people kind of mistook that as saying that the Lex coins would be replaced with source marks. The Lex coins are fine. The Lex coins, you still are going to be able to get Lex coins to purchase items from our little Birds of Prey vendor. And the same with the Thanagarian vendor. The Thanagarian coins are still going to be there. So you're still going to be able to use Thanagarian coins to purchase items from this vendor. The thing that does change is the metal vendors. And for metal part 1, the vendors are now going to accept source marks. Like you can see, there's basically I'm going to be able to convert my metal coins into source marks. Now let's do that. So if we go to our inventory, we should have a whole bunch of boxes. Ah, there we go. So obviously that will give me a whole bunch of new source marks. If there are items that you did not purchase from the metal part 1 vendor for whatever reasons, now you're going to be able to purchase them, but using source marks. So if you didn't have much metal coins, but you have a whole bunch of source marks, you will be able to purchase certain items that you didn't get the chance to purchase before. So that should do it. So if we take a quick look at our source marks, so we have a lot of them. So say if there's some items like the Drachma material or the Merciless Chroma or whatever that you did not get the chance to purchase before, now you're going to be able to purchase it using source marks. Also, if you are a player who somehow did not have dark metal coins for reasons, again, you're going to be able to use source marks to purchase a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess we'll check our journal and decide what to do next from there. So Wonderverse. So use the warp menu to teleport in Watchtower to Patchwork Themyscira. I guess we're gonna do that first. And later on we'll play the solo mission. So you can see there's a whole lot of people that are waiting to get in for reasons. So let's go. So before we go talk to Princess Diana, let's take a quick look at the various vendors. As you can see, there's always a whole bunch of vendors in each
It's not a full-course meal, but it'll do.
So here you can see the other augments. Basically, I took the 2 vital augments, but if somehow I wanted to have some mighty augments to do DPS with powers, or if I wanted some precise augments to do DPS with weapons, I could purchase the other augments as well, and I could have, let's say, an armory. Let's say my controller armory, I could use my vital augments, and if I had, let's say, a DPS armory, I could use some mighty augments. I don't do that. Just upgrading those augments takes quite a while, so usually I don't bother with the DPS ones. I just upgrade the controller ones. It's a personal choice. Basically, when I play in a group, I play as a controller. And if I do play as a DPS in a group, I play with my controller gear. Usually when I play as a DPS, it's because people in the group asked me to play as a DPS. And here you can see the enhanced version of the Assassin Ruthless Cuirass. So the style is the enhanced Apocalyptian Amazon. It's inspired by Grail, the daughter of Darkseid, and I forget her mother was in Amazon, but I completely blank out on our mother's name. And here we have again the reinforced mask. This is pretty much the same vendor that we saw before. Now let's see what's this one selling. That is nice. So here we're selling, can we, it's a box. Sadly, this is a box, so we cannot preview the style, but if I manage to purchase some of the style, I'll show it to you at some point. So I think these are the items that you can purchase from defeating the boss in the open world. They've added a boss in the open world that supposedly counts almost like how would you say? Like a raid, basically. So you can see here some of the mods that we can purchase and some of the boons as opposed to simple augments.
Thank you for supporting the princess.
And here we have a vendor that sells colas and that allows you to repair quite simply. So these are the various vendors, and that seems to be it. I'm a bit curious. Not yet. So let us talk to Princess Diana and get the whole thing started. And which version is that? Oh, that's the DC Universe version.
The bombardments, the raids, all the chaos traces back to the breaking of the Source Wall. Clearly we must repair the Source Wall, and that will mean besting the gods themselves. An impossible task if not for people like you. You are someone I trust, and I need you in a time when even Athena herself has betrayed me. If you come across other Wonder Women, invite them to meet.
So as you can see, as we spoke to her, it triggered a whole bunch of stuff. Let's talk to Steve Trevor next.
Bombshell Diana seems especially concerned with my well-being. I don't think I've ever met anyone so eager to help.
So I guess Steve Trevor is the one who will give us our source mark for the day. And also, I have to admit, I didn't notice what the name of the currency was. Splintered coin. So that seems to be the currency. So let's talk to Diana again.
Let no selfish god, new god, or bloodthirsty mortal see victory on this day.
So here, let's defeat Pinwolf, defeat Athena, and defeat Ares. So let's accept.
Ares attempts to harry our weakest front with magical creatures.
So prevent Ares' army from acquiring inert source fragments and repel his forces. Accept.
Imperial Atlanteans clamor for Queen Diana's blood. Drive the murderous thieves from our shores.
So here we have to prevent the Atlantean forces, so let's accept.
This Hydra will test the mettle of every warrior.
After all the invading leaders have been successfully defeated in succession, the Repanging Hydra will appear. So let's accept. And there is another mission here, so let's talk to this
Agents
little
of
lady.
Apocalypse must pay for their trespass. See to it.
So here we have to prevent Apocalyptian forces from acquiring inert source marks, so let's accept. So we have a whole bunch of new missions. Let's click on the little camera here. That is strange. There was no audio. Oh, there's actually more quests here.
The gods would prey on us to bolster themselves. Show them how this prey fights back.
In case you guys didn't know, I like to explore, so I might do that a bit. I'll try not to hurry up a bit. I don't want to waste your time too much. But I kind of like sometimes to just look around and explore. And of course, at this point, I have no way to know. Actually, no, we can know. I was going to say I have to know no way to know which missions are actually 8-player or 1-player. But here we can see what is most likely 8-player missions. So let us start with this one. Oh, there's a little thing here. I haven't played on the test server, and I haven't
Oh no, you do not.
I haven't even watched any videos, so I have no idea what to do just yet. So if I look a little bit lost sometimes, I hope you guys will forgive me.
We can use our magic to close their link to our world.
We got a Prometheum lockbox. Let's take a look. Not sure why I open them as soon as I get them. I don't accumulate them. Decisions,
I banish
decisions.
you back to your own world.
Could have sworn there was a little something here.
By Zeus's fury!
We can use our magic to close their link to our world.
You're powerful for a mortal. I warned you!
And yeah, I know it's sacrilegious for Orion. I should use the skimming. Sadly, I didn't want to change my movement mode just for that. So let us continue with that away.
We can use our magic to close their link to our world. I banish you back to your own world.
So we're almost there with that mission. So we seem to be done here. So let's go back and collect our reward, and then we'll move on to the next mission. Let's go this way. We didn't go this way. A question that often comes back: how do you make money in this universe online? There's going to be a whole bunch of new collections today, thanks to the new DLC. So that would be one way to make money. When you get those collections, ideally go to the broker and sell them right away. Today and for the next couple of days, that is when those collections will be the most valuable. Personally, I don't do that. I consume them right away. But if you want to make money, that would be one way. Let's help our friend here. It's probably part of the mission we just played, but just in case it's not. So let's see which NPC will give us a reward. That makes sense.
Hera, Zeus, even Athena. I pray they return to their senses.
So we got our first Wonderverse loot cache. For the loot cache, I will save them until the end of the video, and then I'll open them. The reason for that is quite simple. Odds are I'm going to get new gears from those loot cache, so which will mean re-imprinting my armories, so I'll do that all at once. So let us select another mission and let us go do that. So let's go for the war against war. Why not? Not sure what that message is supposed to mean. Let's continue.
Fool.
Oh no, was she going to be food for our babies? Now I feel guilty. The poor little babies will have nothing to eat. It's a hard life on Themyscira. Oh, I heard a little something.
Thank you, stranger. I am in your debt, outsider.
I hate when they turn my character to stone.
I'm not done yet.
You hit like a child.
So you saw the use of having a shield. They weren't able to stop me from saving the Amazon.
Crush you! I'll return the favor.
Thank you, stranger.
So I'm a bit surprised. So far, let's take a quick look at the map. The map seems to be pretty huge. Or maybe it looks, it just looks that way because there's a whole bunch of tunnels. Let's check what's in here. Oh, I guess here we have one of the... Oh, let's jump in. From what I understand, this was made so that we could jump in into some of the bosses' fights. So let's see if we can do that.
And scatter their entrails, my harpy.
You need little prey.
Feel the thirst for war. And we'll protect
That was
me
nasty.
again.
You will pay.
Oh, let's summon our friend, the Batman. Yeah, I know it's not a very useful trinket, but I just love it.
May each of my victories taste this.
I feel your pain, but do not fret. We will have more opportunities to fight Ares.
So we got our first 3 Empyrean Aether. So the Aether is a new currency that they've added to this Universe Online. So we'll go take a look at the vendor again. So there are certain rewards that we're going to be able to get only if we fight those, I guess, special bosses or elite bosses. I'm not sure how to properly qualify them. I could have sworn I heard something. I must be getting old in my old age. So let us go collect our reward and then we'll move on to the next mission. So at this point I have no idea what the trumpet means and which character is which, or which character is where, but eventually we'll get the hang of it. It's like at first when we didn't know, when there was the various warning
When we act with such unity,
for the calculator bot.
We
So this
will
one is
restore
for
honor
repair.
to Themyscira.
So you can see here I have 3 Aether coins, 3 Empyrean Aether, sorry. And so I could purchase eventually some of those boons, some of those mods. Some more catalysts. And some of that gear. That's a bit abstract at this point, although this seems to be some pretty powerful weapon, I guess. But 500 Aether coin each, it's pretty expensive. The same with the rings. I wonder if this is supposed to replace elite omnipotence items. We'll find out soon enough. So let's move on to the next mission. Measure for measure. So each missions will allow us to explore a different part of the map, I assume.
Never back down. Death to you, assassin!
There we go.
Storm.
I'm probably going the wrong way. It happens. There was one time when I played Fallout,
Face assassin.
I completely didn't understand the minimap, or the quest marker, I should say. And I ended up going in totally the wrong direction. So I went all the way around the map instead of going to the quest that I was supposed to go. So I spent countless hours just aimlessly going around the map and playing random missions as opposed to continuing the main quest. And by the time I came back to play the main quest, I was, let's say, quite powerful. But I had gone through hell to be able to be that way, so... But it was worth it, I guess, in the end.
Ooh. Float above it.
That's a nice bit of open space in the map.
Waters protect me. Float.
I know the map is made from... they reused some of the Themyscirian map to do this. But I have to admit, I don't recall seeing that part of the map. Could be I'm just misremembering. Or maybe they added some new stuff that I didn't know about.
Face the vengeance will be ours. I will weather the storm. Imperial forces never back down. Ooh.
Of course, if you remember the summer seasonal, you remember the Atlantean boats.
Imperial forces never back down.
So we're done with this part, so let's go back. Or maybe I should... Oh, there's a purple arrow. Let's go towards the purple arrow. I think it might be the open world bosses, or one of the open world bosses, so let's go there. If it's not, well, too bad.
Destroying Calabac is no easy task.
Your failure is inevitable!
Ah.
I'll finish you!
Evil Pinwolf.
These Amazons and their allies pose no threat to us.
Ah, come on.
Back off, whelp!
Let's wait a bit for Calabac to move.
You anger me!
Your tactics are flawed. You're getting on my nerves.
You've earned my rage.
Your tactics are flawed.
So, my son, you nip at my heels.
I'll finish you.
I will not. Destroying Calabac is no easy task.
You're getting on my nerves.
You, all the source power? No! High Father sent me to challenge your might. Calabac and Steppenwolf. Stealing for Darkseid?
The source
I
power
will
is
destroy you and take those source fragments back to New Genesis Red South.
Show the raiding parademons our collective strength.
You anger me. Ow!
Back off, whelp.
Oh, there's our friend Orion.
Finish you.
I was wondering where he was.
Anger me.
You're getting on my
As
nerves.
expected. Return to Apocalypse, my loyal subjects.
So Steppenwolf is almost down. Oh,
We must step up our efforts next time.
Oh, we failed. I'm so sad. I thought I heard something. So let us go collect our reward and we'll continue another mission.
Be wary. It is unlikely that the threat of Darkseid has been completely quelled.
So let's see what other missions we have left. Wonderverse. Actually returned Patchwork. Oh, there she is.
How tragic that the Atlanteans from Queen Diana's world act with such malice.
So the next mission will be Wonderverse, the solo mission. Hydra Havoc. Let's see if we can... so these are the bosses we just fought, and sadly we just failed to defeat Steppenwolf and Calibac. And it seems we did not defeat Ares either. Oh well, that is so sad. So let's go back to our lair then, and we'll open a few boxes. So let's take a look at the boxes we got. And we got a new collection, so let's go take a look at the price first. So basically what I would suggest is if you get some of those collections, just go to the broker and take a look at how expensive they are. You might be able to make a few bucks, at least in the first few days. But I have to give my usual warning. Today, a lot of people will use a broker, so the broker will be a bit laggy, for lack of better words. So I guess 9 million seems to be the asking price for that. But let's consume it anyway. So we got 2 out of 10. Eventually, once I manage to get all the collections, obviously I'll show you guys what the reward looks like. So here we could get the Grecian glove box or the noble weapon. Let's go for the noble weapon. Oh, and we got a mod, Vitalization mod 38.2. That's nice. We used to get a box where we could choose our mod. Would seem that another weapon, but this time we'll go with the pants. We already got the weapon. We got some Ephacio steel. Once I figure out what this is used for, I'll probably make a video about it. So we got some exobytes and another mod. Let's go for the utility belt. Another belt. Let's go for another weapon. I don't need more than one belt, but I could use more than one weapon. So let us see the pants. What kind of pants are we going to get? Actually, not worth what we're already using. Probably the same with the belt. Oh, actually the belt is a little bit better than what I have. So let's use it. And let's see about the weapon. So let's go for the blasters. Sadly, the blasters I have right now are a tiny bit better. So basically I have 2 vitalization mods and 1 precision mod. Sadly I'm not going to use the precision mod. I should probably pay right now. So you can see the mods I had were mods, vitalization mods 37. I almost had all my mods 37. I was still missing only 1 mod. So let's switch them for 38.2. So you can see the difference, 245 vitalization, 274 vitalization. And there's, again, you can see there's various mods, 0.2, 0.1. So 37 to 47, 38.1 to 66, 38.2 to 74. So I guess we're going to have various levels of mods that we're going to get. It's going to get annoying real fast, I think, if we get too many mods and eventually we won't be able to use them. Unless I probably should have checked. Maybe if we can trade those, then it might be worth it if we can give them to our alternate characters. And let's see what else. Wonderverse Artifact Cache. Let's see what that is. So we got the purple healing array, which is for healer. Obviously, I'm not going to use it, but let's take a quick look. So healing charges your purple healing array. So you and your heal target gain a shield equal to 2 times your restoration. Group heal places a heal over time on you and your allies for 8 seconds. Not bad. So the Lasso of Truth, if I recall correctly, it's linked to the iconic Lasso ability. Not something I would really use. Seems to be good for a tank. And when you use a superpower, takes its power cost and damage and gains stack of offering. Oh well. So obviously I'm not going to take the healing one. Or even the tank one for that matter. So let's go for the amulet. I'm not sure if I'll use it. I'll have to give it some thoughts. So this will be to fortify the shattered Wise Helm of Omnipotence. Oh well. So I guess this will do it for now. So next time we will probably play the Wonderverse Temples of Source Power. I guess we'll have to wait and see. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.